What's going on? This your man's really ready. Today I want to talk to y'all about the stock market and stock investing. Disclaimer, I am not a legal advisor, nor am I a stockbroker or a lawyer or any type of nothing like that. So I'm just letting y'all know that off top. But what I want to talk to y'all about is mainly, I want to try to keep it short as possible, so maybe 10 or 15 minutes. I don't know. We're going to see how long it go. Maybe shorter. We'll see. But I want to talk to y'all about like 3 different type of investors that you got. The ones I want to focus on is a long-term investor, a day trader, and a swing trader. So I want to focus on a long-term trader, a day trader, and a swing trader. So with the long-term traders, and right now we just got it on the Yahoo Finance, so y'all can see just what's going on with some of the stocks lately or whatnot. I just let the screen roll right now for y'all. But as far as long-term investors, because I really want y'all to be trying to decide what type of investor you want to be if you do decide to get in this field or whatnot. Because a lot of people, sometimes people be asking me about making money and whatnot, but some of y'all don't leave nothing in the comment. I ain't gonna say nothing about that, but hey, y'all leave a like, y'all leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. Y'all hit that thumbs up, that subscribe button. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. You feel me? If y'all ain't subscribed yet, go and subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna give you a bunch of good information. So let me get into it. I know I had a little intro, a little long, but it's all good. So long-term investor be somebody like a Warren Buffett or something like that. So a long-term investor, in most cases, got the funds that they can afford to set to the side for a long time without worrying about them funds. So you want to be able to set money to the side, even if it's just $50 or something like that. Like you might want to invest for your kid or something like that. You can set that to the side, and you know you ain't gonna focus on that $50 for that time. But the reason why I say when you're a long-term investor, you want to be able to survive the downfall. Because if you just super long-term like a Warren Buffett or something like that, for the most part, you're not going to just jump out of nothing that you're invested in, unless it's just on a heavy downtrend. Now, if it's on a heavy downtrend and you know that you're in a downtrend and everybody talking about, oh, we still getting out, then that might be an idea for you to get out and reinvest when it get to the bottom, or when you see it start consolidating, which just means leveling out, concede, and it pick a pace where it evens back out with the money that it's worth per share. So a long-term investor is usually someone who has more money. That's why a Warren Buffett or even a ARK or even somebody like an Elon Musk could be considered a long-term investor. But they also have a bunch of money, so they have a bunch of money that they can put to the side. So we're going to try to keep it short as possible. So that's our long-term investor. Now we're going to go to our day trade. So the day trader, we have a couple different types of day traders. We have a couple different types of day traders, and the ones I want to focus on, I guess, be basically the most common one that I believe is the one where you need about $20,000 to get started to be able to invest into these accounts, to be able to get a real broker's account, to be able to do day trading legally, like on an everyday basis, where you don't have to worry about a day limit or nothing like that. Like you may have some type of limit, but it's not going to be that same type of limit. You understand what I'm saying? So you would need at least $20,000 for that. Now, is that a good idea? Maybe, if you have that. Reason why, because you can make a lot of money, but you should think about this because it's a high risk, and it's it's a high risk, low reward sometimes, because with day trading, a lot of times with day trading, what you want to do is you want to kind of get in on a breakout. That means you want to catch a share when you see a stock price, and let's say it's at we're just going to pick random numbers here. So let's say the stock price is at $1, and you see it's been at it's at $1.25, and you see it's been at $1.25 or so. We're going to say or so for about a week. So now you see that it looks like it hit $1.30 the next day or whatnot. So now it's still on the uptrend, and the next day, everybody's been talking about it the day before. It's still everybody's still talking real positive about it. It's only up like a few percent. It's only up 5 cents, so it's only up $1.30 now. So a day trader would buy in at $1.30 and figure they'd just ride it to about $1.40, $1.45. And for a day trader, that's a decent amount of money, depending on how much money you're investing. You got to realize when you're day trading, you have to have usually $20,000 or so to start investing with. Normally, you want to invest with. They usually used to say about 2% of your portfolio, but if you only got $20,000, most people's not doing that. They usually invest in about 10 to 20% of their portfolio. So you would be investing on almost between $3,000 and $5,000 or so. So it's like, when I may have got those numbers wrong. I ain't do no math on that, so don't quote me on that math right there. But basically what I'm saying is, when you day trading, you want to catch a breakout that's at the bottom sorta, but it's on its way up. But the bad thing about day trading is, just like you can catch it going up, and most likely if you're catching it and you day trading, you want to catch it on the uptrend. So when you catch it, it can also go down just as much as it came up, and some more sometimes, especially if it just went up recently, the day before or the past week or so. So you always want to keep that in mind. So you always want to keep your risk reward in mind. So for day trading, a lot of times you have it's risky sometimes, but it depends on your stocks and stuff like that. You always want to do your due diligence and your research and all that good stuff on all these stocks, no matter if you're day trading, long-term trading, or swing trading. Now, I say I want to keep it kind of short, and I'm hoping y'all could keep up with me. I'm talking kind of fast, a little I know it might be a little hyper or whatnot, I don't know, but I'm trying to give y'all a bunch of information in a little bit of time. So the next one we're going to talk about is the one that I kind of like the most right now, because it's the one that's most fit for me, which is swing trading. So with swing trading, it's more of, you want to pick a trade that's, for me, I say, and like I say, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not a legal advisor, nothing like that. So you always want to do your research, due diligence, all that good stuff. But for me, for swing trade, I say you kind of want to pick one that's kind of maybe been consolidating for a little bit, so you're not as worried about it taking such a downfall. If it does go down, it may go down a little bit, but it shouldn't go down that much. That's what we're hoping. Now, it's always a risk with these things. We can never tell. It's unpredictable. But we're hoping that it's not going to go down too much. So you kind of want to jump in one that's probably been consolidated. You want to plant a seed in a good one, and you just want to wait for it to take off. Once you planted the seed, you want to wait for it to take off. Once you see it taking off, it may take a week or so. It may take 2 weeks for it to take off. And once you see it taking off, then you want to watch it, and then once you see it taking off, you want to jump out after you see it get to a satisfying amount. Now, for your satisfying amount, you would have to kind of decide on that yourself. Let's say you got in at we'll just do a simple one. Let's say you got in at 50 cents, and you see it made it up to $1. You done bought 100 shares of this thing. It don't matter even if you bought 1,000 shares or 2,000. We just keeping it simple, bro. So you bought 100 shares of this thing, and it went from 50 cents to $1. and we'll just scroll down some more so y'all see more of the screen, whatever, we'll scroll up. Okay, we'll pause it there. So you would have bought these things at 50 cents, and then you sell at, you see it going to $1. Let's say you see it going to $1, and it hit $1, and in your head you already had decided you was ready to take out $1 anyway. You feel me? So if it hit $1, then you might want to take out $1 if it hit $1. Now let's say it get to 98 cents, right? I'm just showing y'all something. You feel me? And this for y'all that stayed to the end of the video. So I hope y'all stayed to the end of the video. So let's say it get to 98 cents, but now you see it start shooting back down a little bit. Rather than be greedy, just take out at 95. You see what I'm saying? You don't went up from 50 to 95 cents. So you didn't get your whole dollar or whatnot, but rather than you be greedy and try to wait for that dollar to come back, if you see it dropping on you like that, it's not a bad idea to just take out at the 95 and just settle for the for your losses. And really it's settling for your wins for real, because you only lost the little 5 cents or whatever, which would have been about $5 if we only had 100 shares. You see what I'm saying? So it's not a bad idea to settle for your losses like that. And what I mean by that is to settle for your wins. So that's just a quick perception on this right now. I just wanted to give y'all a quick little something on it. I'm not gonna give y'all a stock pick right now. I could give y'all one of the stocks that I'm in. I don't see nothing on the screen right now. I do. Okay, I will tell y'all about a stock that I may jump back in. I was in this stock. I got in this stock at around about $9 or so. This stock is called Tilray. It's a cannabis stock like this one on the screen here or whatnot, but I got in this stock at about $8. This stock shot up to almost $22. I ended up taking out around $18 or so when I took out though. But for me, that was a good little gain. Now me, I will jump back in this stock because I do believe that this stock got a bunch of growth potential. I mean, I believe that this stock got a bunch of growth potential. Now, like I said, I am not a legal advisor. Do not come complaining to me if you jump in one of these stocks and lose your money. But for me, I am going to jump back in this stock. I am going to let y'all know that. And now y'all can watch my videos. Stay up to date. Hit the bell. Make sure you get the notifications when I do another video. You feel me? Make sure you subscribe. Hit the like button. I'm giving y'all some valuable information right now. Tilray will go up again. Right now it's consolidating. It should consolidate around about $18 to $20. All that means is it should have a price. The share target, the price of the stock shares should be around $18 to $20. Now I'm hoping to catch them at about 16. I wanted to jump in today. I gotta see where they at right now, for real, and I'm gonna see where they at. We're gonna click on this and see what pops up. But I'm gonna see where they well, ain't nothing pop up when we clicked on it, but I'm gonna see where those stocks are at. But I was hoping that it dropped back down to 16 so I could jump into that 16 and ride it back up. Like that's what we do sometimes, but that's a different story. But I just wanted to let y'all know like about basically the 3 different investors, stock investors, and if you should invest or not. You should be thinking about that, like what type of investor would be good for you. So I'm gonna let you decide that. Like I say, it's always good to do your own due diligence, do your own research and all that good stuff there. So just remember all that good stuff, and that's it for right now. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel, giving me a thumbs up, leaving a comment, put your favorite stock down. Maybe your favorite stock will blow up. Let me know. If you got a stock pick and it end up blowing up, I'll try to do a video about it. So just leave it in the comments. Put the stock